Hey, coming up in about 30 minutes, starting at 7:30, we're going to start revealing the big matchups for the annual WRHI Football City USA kickoff. So you don't want to miss all that because all the coaches will be in here. They're going to announce who they're going to play. It's a good time. But when we talk about sports, we need to look no further than the Rock Hill Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Department. Brian Jones is joining us. He is the supervisor for the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center. Good morning to you, Brian.
Good morning. Good morning.
Now, you know nothing about sports, right?
No, nothing. I definitely didn't recognize that word. You just used is that a town in Ohio? What is that?
Myriad. We were talking one time about SAT words, and I found
he found one, and
now
he's just
so I'm just flexing, as the kids like to say.
I like it.
But all joking aside, of course, Brian knows all things sports because he eats, lives, breathes, sleeps sports. And we are in, Brian, for a big summer for Rock Hill PRT. And I'll let you kind of go. We've got, 4 different events that are going to take place this summer.
Yeah, and those events are just at the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center. So Parks, Recreation, and Tourism does not slow down. So, coming up real soon, early July, we have the Adidas 3SSB Championships coming back in. They told me yesterday 500 teams. Just for the boys and about 180 for the girls. So we have over close to 700 teams descending on Rock Hill in July. Trying to find some basketball courts for them to use. I need, outside of the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center, I need about 18 different courts. So we're going to use just about every high school around. And if anybody can build me 2 basketball courts, by the end of the month, that'd be great because they are in need of basketball courts. So
all right, so refresh our memory. So all these are high school students that will be playing in front of college recruiters and scouts and everything.
Absolutely. So ages they really go by grades. So it's grades 5, grades 5th, rising 5th graders through rising seniors. And the juniors and seniors will play at the sports center in front of the college coaches that will come in and visit. There'll probably be anywhere from 500 to 700 college coaches coming in to recruit their next teams and next players for the next couple of years.
I know this is also great for the Rock Hill Airport. I remember last year there was planes in and out for a couple of days. So this is huge for the town of Rock Hill as well.
Yeah, absolutely. The beautiful thing about the Adidas thing and the cool thing for the state of South Carolina is the Nike Peach Jam is in North Augusta, and then Under Armour is in Atlanta. So between the two of the largest shoe companies tournaments are in South Carolina. They fly, uses private jets, but a lot of them drive because that's a good little I call it a wicked little triangle because you can get to Atlanta in 4 hours and North Augusta in 3. So a lot of coaches will send, hey, I'm going to send my assistant coach to Atlanta, I'm going to go to Rock Hill, and I'm going to send another assistant coach to North Augusta. So a lot of schools represented. And
can the public come and watch these games? What does that look like? Is there a fee?
Yes, so the public can come and watch the Adidas tournament. There's a fee to that. I think it's $20 a day or something in that realm over there. But you can't approach the players and you can't approach the college coaches, but you can definitely come in and watch some great basketball. And last year, we had a lot of NBA players that showed up. Anthony Edwards, who's making it big right now with the Timberwolves, was here last year. So there promises to be some type of celebrity appearances at the Sports Center.
Did Don Staley show up last year as well?
Yes, okay. Don Staley showed up for the women's. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
And then Brian, are these players playing on like a team, like a rec team in their community, and that team comes here, or are they here individually, the players, and it's like an exhibition?
Yeah, good question. So these are teams that are represented by the shoe company of Adidas. So they play for a team that is sponsored by Adidas. So these groups have to petition to get in with Adidas, and once they get in, they play under the Adidas umbrella.
So is it kind of like AAU a little bit?
Exactly, yeah, okay. Exactly. So it's like AAU, but these teams don't play the AAU circuit. They play the Adidas circuit. Got
it, okay.
So the tournaments that they're playing in are sponsored by Adidas. So they just came off their live period where their college coaches could look at them in the spring, and now they're looking forward to the July live period time where the college coaches can come in and view those Adidas teams.
All right, so give us the dates again of the Adidas.
Yeah, so I got them down so I wouldn't forget.
That's a lot to remember.
It is. Let me see. So the men for Adidas or the boys, July 9th through the 14th. And then the women are the 19th through the 22nd. And inside of that is the gold division. So you have a juniors division, which is 5th and 6th grade. You have the gold division, which is 7th and 8th. And then you have the 3SSB, which is 9 through 12. So a lot of basketball to be played in the city and county, really. I mean, we have to use Clover and York and Fort Mill and a lot of different areas. So it's a lot of basketball.
I'll call. If you have a basketball court when you want to help out.
Or you're an official.
Okay.
You're an official, we could use you as well.
I love that. We've asked for a lotto on this show before, Brian. I don't think we've ever asked for a full basketball court. But hey,
a lot of wants.
That's exactly it.
Right.
It's a new day for everything. So after Adidas, there's another, just run through the other events.
So the day after Adidas, so the Adidas finishes on the 22nd. The day after, so we're going to have to change over from Adidas to NCAA overnight. So the 23rd, July 23rd, the NCAA Basketball Academy is coming in with their 600 male athletes, and then they play for 3 days, and we get a day break, and then the female athletes come in for 3 days, 600 female athletes for that. So that's a little bit different, and these athletes at that point won't be playing for a shoe company. They'll be playing under the umbrella of NCAA. As we know, NCAA runs the recruiting services for the colleges and the university. So the NCAA has their own live period where the college coaches can actually come in and evaluate the players live. They don't have to watch, it on tape or live stream or something like that. They can actually come in and watch it. And we're the only place in the country that's hosting that event. So it's a big deal for us, big get for us. Probably not as many coaches will come to that. There'll probably be more like 400, 500 coaches, but it's still a big event.
We're speaking with Brian Jones. He is the supervisor for the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center. Brian's giving us a rundown of all the events that are really just taking place at the Indoor Sports and Event Center. Beyond those two basketball academies and disciplines, you also have Ocho Day is returning.
Ocho Day coming back. Ocho Day 2024. And I'm making a hard push for Lucas McFadden to be on slippery stairs. Hard push.
Brian,
it's going to happen.
Really selling me up, Brian.
It's going to happen.
I promise you, I need a good PR person, and I'm going to hire you because how you're describing me, even I am impressed with myself.
Especially when you only check two of the boxes, but that's okay. We'll let it slip.
Yeah, we'll let the one slide.
But remind our folks again, this is proven to be very popular, and we've really kind of cornered the market for these unique and different sports.
Yeah, we call them niche sports, but unique and different sports. So August 2nd, Ocho Day 2024. If you turn on ESPN News or ESPN2 right now, you're probably watching something from Rock Hill. Whether it's, we hosted Fastest Dog here a couple months ago, so they're replaying that a lot. But, a lot of different, what I call crazy niche sports, different things will be happening at the Rock Hill Sports and Event Center and at Manchester Meadows. Slippery Stairs is a staple. That's usually on in prime time, 6, 7 to 8 o'clock, somewhere in there. Don't know the exact sports that will be coming back. I know kickball is coming back, which is another favorite.
Did they have the pillow?
They had the pillow fighting last year.
Too?
Yep.
Which was extreme pillow fight. In fact, today is Put a Pillow in Your Fridge Day.
Oh.
Okay.
Didn't know that.
I mean,
so it's like a Step Brothers. So it's like a Step Brothers movie or something, right?
I mean,
Brian, your reaction was one of the greatest natural reactions. Like, I agree. Put your pillow in your fridge day. Hey, to each their own. But
interesting.
If you are going to play in pillow fighting, this is where training begins today.
That's illegal. You cannot put your pillow in the fridge or the freezer before you hit somebody with it. Definitely against the rules.
All right, so that's on August the 2nd, and then we still have cornhole this summer.
Ocho opens up for the cornhole. American Cornhole League will come in basically the 31st of July all the way through the 11th of August. A lot of beanbag throwers and cornhole throwers, whatever you say it, professionals that will come to town, and they'll be here for 10 days and loving every minute. They love Rock Hill. They love coming here. Their World Championships thing, we've hosted it for 3 or 4 years now, and it's become kind of a staple, kind of synonymous with the World Championships is Rock Hill. So it's really cool event. Really proud to have that event. As PRT really loves to have that event, and those guys here. It's really great economic impact for the town because it's so long, and and those guys and gals eat and drink and buy gas and everything else, stay in the hotels and
heads and beds.
Play a lot of cornhole, but yeah, heads and beds, that's right.
You've taught us very well.
That's right.
We've learned.
That's the important part.
That's right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is kind of like an overview. I know Brian's going to join us throughout the summer as we get closer to these individual events, just to kind of walk us through more specifically what's happening at the individual events. But this is a very busy summer once again for Rock Hill PRT, and we certainly appreciate the update, Brian. We'll be there for the fun and enjoyment of it all.
Absolutely. And come out August 2nd, watch Lucas try to ring that bell, that top step.
We can't wait.
I'm going to make sure it's extra slippery.
Oh, thank you, Brian. I expect nothing less.
And you can't call out of work the next day either.
No, he cannot.
All right, 7:22 here on this Wednesday edition of Palmetto Mornings, 63 degrees.
York Lancaster